Why? Why? Why does broccoli turn some people cabbage?
All right. Never heard of Chip. Don't know who he is. Most like comment. Let's get into it.
30. Daily Duppy. Yo, like why always me, Kinda feel like Mario Balotelli, but you're just a student, not the prefect, boy. I don't like your attitude, it's smelly. Like how many times have I stood my ground when these MCs chest up like they ready? I raise that bar, don't forget who's sensei. What you want arms, don't forget leg day, grabbing my core, Like I know who's dead, it's not grime. Listen, 2020 I was on my OVO shit, like trust me, October is mine. I hate when these MCs step out of line.
In the beginning, something about prefect or something. It looked like a car symbol that popped up. You saw that blue symbol that popped up? I feel like I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna get that wordplay. And then we saw that it was a soccer player,
right,
or a footballer, or,
right,
or whatever.
Right.
Over here we call that soccer.
Right.
But I wonder what the reference was there. Like, what is it about that soccer player or footballer or what are we doing? Right. What are we doing right now? I don't know. You know what I mean? What was that reference there? Okay, so you got the OVO, Drake. He said he was on his OVO stuff. October is mine. Is that because Drake's birthday's in October?
Yeah, and Drake's always like October's very own. Like.
Yeah, it's OVO, October's very own. So October's.
Oh. Yeah.
OVO, you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
All right.
Never put that together.
Machine, don't care if you're signed. To anyone saying that the kings of anything, trust us, you lot kings, not mine. Happy birthday, me. My B-day, you'll get birthday beats. Can't lie, I don't really like MCs. Catch 22, cause I like MCing. Like, listen, I'm a big man, but I'm not. Yeah. Can't spit.
Oh, this is also November 2020.
Okay.
So I feel like he is talking currently. Maybe there's current event with soccer player. I don't know.
Okay. I'm missing this emceeing line.
You lot kings, not mine. Happy birthday, me. My B-day, you'll get birthday beats. Can't lie, I don't really like MCs. Catch 22, cause I like MCing. Like, listen, I'm a big man, but I'm not. Yeah. Can't spit that one there anymore. Man, wish that I weren't here anymore, but I'm still here. Hairline still at the front of my head. They ain't sitting in my chair anymore. Grimesy savior, we know who that is. Every 5 years, gotta pop up and stop man captain. 50 years straight snapping. Crime squad, went chess club, fake friend checkmate. Them man cannot outthink me. Hate when I gotta kill an MC in front of everyone. It makes half the scene move kinky. Acting like they can't see me. I know they hear me. Ain't gotta be a bad man for man to fear me. They ask what I do for a living. Well, touch mic and get leery. I could daily Duppy daily. Fuck you, pay me, fuck you, cause you crazy. Load it, lock it, off the safety, launch the rocket. That's my son, but not my baby. Stardog, all these spit as a skunk. Them man couldn't even spin me drunk. Tryna get high like Bob, not high like Snoop. So I'm smoking cess for lunch. Can't have pagans know where you sleep. Trust me, moving house is not cheap. Me, I get money off lines, not money off a line. So of course I'll be touching the beat. You get touched, how you mean? Hey boy, you see it? Favorite acronym, cream. Them boy.
Okay.
There's a lot of references in this that I do not understand. Is that Yazine?
Yeah. I mean, I can hear the words more than I can hear Akala's words.
Right. It's a lot of nuance.
I'm not getting a lot of the references. Can't have pagans know where you sleep because moving house ain't cheap. I get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be careful who you keep in your circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that, but a lot of the wordplay and references, I'm trying.
Right. It's over
Maybe
my head like a
we'll adjust by the end of it. We'll get more because with the college, you start picking up more at the end.
True, like because I'm also adjusting to his flow, which is different.
It is different.
Like something I noticed with like a lot of UK artists, to at least the average American brain, it's not like wired to like listen to rap music in this way.
It's not.
So it's like I'm literally like developing a muscle.
Right.
Pagans know where you sleep. Trust me, moving house is not cheap. Me, I get money off lines, not money off a line. So of course I'll be touching the beat. You get touched, how you mean? Hey boy, you see it? Favorite acronym, cream. Them boy, that's a can't fool me. Foolery. Spin an MC out his jewellery. Don't know why they think they wanna clash until it's time to clash. This shit is not new to me. Fuck getting back to the way things were. Can't take man for it used to be. Can't love when they tag me in petrol station bits.
Okay, that's true.
What?
Something getting back things the way something used to be. Like basically living currently, like with your current self, looking at people like they used to be and not how they are today. I feel like that's a message.
Right, for sure. So he said something earlier, like, you know who saved grime. Is he one of the people who helped save grime? Because I remember in the comments they were talking about Big Nasty was one of the people who stayed true to grime.
Yeah.
And pretty much saved grime.
And Kano or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I remember someone they said claims they saved grime, but really they bounced and went kind of mainstream or went pop.
Oh.
Because grime kind of fell off for a minute, but like a few OGs stayed true to grime. So, how does he fit into the grime scene?
And does this count as grime? Because this beat doesn't sound like grime to me.
No, I don't think this is grime, but apparently he does grime or something.
Okay.
Unless he's shouting out someone else.
I love that word, by the way.
Yeah.
What a perfect word for it. Perfect.
Been an MC out his jewellery. Don't know why they think they wanna clash until it's time to clash. This shit is not new to me. Fuck getting back to the way things were. Can't take man for it used to be. Can't love when they tag me in petrol station bids or petrol station pics. You'll pay me, I'll make your petrol station lit. Get Shelly and petrol station. Chip governor of this petrol station thing. Better stay out my way. This phase I'm in, no mercy. I'll piss on the grave you're in. Believe that? Yo, late nights bored in lockdown, reading my YouTube comments and checking reaction vids plus 22 podcast. I know everybody know that I got bars, but some people's opinions seem so biased. Gotta get to the bottom of the reasons. Probably got a cousin or sister, ex-gal or baby mama might have been beaten. I jumped in it as leader driver, looked back and saw me turn around and just turn the radio off. It was a pagan playing. Told him I ain't in my feelings, play it. Never been a bum, but I'm cheeky. Man, don't want this graffiti. It's art when I'm spraying. 15 years in this thing, got the thick as a skin. Give a fuck what people are saying. Yeah, you better celebrate that. Chip turn 30, celebrate that. Everyday B-day with a K-cap. Yo. Yeah. Real to my tape. Love.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess another one's coming. I mean, this still got 4 minutes on the video left.
Very interesting.
All right, what's your first impression so far?
Different vibe.
Totally different flow.
Totally different vibe, flow, look, everything. Totally different. I can't put my... It's just... UK rap is a whole... I feel like I just entered kindergarten. Like, I just started...
It's very diverse.
I was just born again.
So there's so many different flows and styles and stuff. Like, what? How y'all do all this over there? You know what I mean?
Personally, I think it's more artistic in general, like the mainstream or... You know what I mean? Just all these
we haven't
artists.
seen the mainstream stuff, though, right? Like the UK mainstream stuff?
I mean that, like, every artist is, like, evolving their own, like, flair and flow and whatever, and it's not like they're trying to jump onto, like, what everyone else is doing.
But we're getting, like, custom recommendations. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of artists
They
in the
do
US
have a mainstream, too.
Yeah.
I think what we're getting is not the mainstream.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, we can't judge the whole scene off what we're getting.
Okay. It feels
but
like
what we're getting is nice.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, this is all we know. So to us, this is the UK rap scene. But it's more. I think it's more than just this.
Yeah. It's a whole different... I don't know. What's your first impression?
Oh, I don't know. What we just said. Like, you know what I mean?
It's just a whole... I can't even...
I agree with what you said. Like, flow is different. It's nice.
My mind is just...
I'm not catching a lot of the references.
Right. Same. But towards the end, I started to catch more. So maybe it's some of that, too.
But I can, like, understand it better than I could at Collis.
Right. Because it's not super, super fast.
Yeah, slang heavy. I'm not getting a lot of the references.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm turning 30 and it's making me sick, G. Just thinking why I haven't got a wife and a picnic. This penthouse is nice, but need a house in the sticks, B. Literally, they never told me that this rap thing will come with pain. It's hard being famous when your brothers ain't. What would life be like in another lane? You see a rap scene, me I see the Hunger Games. It's raining for weed until my stomach aches. Like fuck a city girl when the city's wild. Just pedal back and trying to find my inner child. Gangsta rap poppin', still ain't no tight beat I can't slot in. Got wavy and cool, still in style. A rock and a hard.
Okay, and this one he's saying a lot.
I'm catching this one.
He's saying a lot in this one.
Yeah.
It's hard being famous when your brothers ain't.
I bet.
I be thinking about that sometimes. It's like, what if like our channel blows up and like it gets big?
Right. What if it did?
It's like we got so much hate doing little things.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Little things.
It's like we would get hate from our former inner circle, I should say, just for being different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just the littlest things, and like people get self-conscious about like if you start getting good at something that they consider themselves to be like the go-to in the circle for,
Yeah.
then they get real weird.
They start wishing you
real
horrible.
weird.
They don't want you to surpass them.
Let's say if we had someone in our circle who did SEO and web design, and then we started doing that business, our business was doing good. Like, they would get real funny towards us. Like, that's the kind of things we've experienced. Like, you branch out, do something different, or do something that someone else is doing something similar. It doesn't have to be the same thing. Then that person, like, starts super hating on you. So I can only imagine things he's gone through, getting famous when his brothers ain't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like they're not even, like, excelling that much, so it's like they don't even want you to surpass their average level. So can you imagine if you surpass them to this guy's level of, like, celebrity, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's surpassed them, his people, probably hundreds of thousands of times over.
Right.
So, I mean, I can't even imagine.
I mean, this is why we've told, like, literally 3 or 4 people about our YouTube channel. And we have it. I don't want the hate. I don't want the hate. Like, if they never find it, great. They'll treat me better if they never find it.
There's no point.
Never find it.
All we doing is kicking it with y'all
Right.
anyway. So
but you know people going to get mad.
But why? Like, why are people like that?
I don't know.
I don't know. This one, to me, though, is all about that energy of, like, what if he wasn't on this, like, success, fame? Like, you know what I mean? That energy of, like, what if he was just a normal dude?
Right. It's kind of like he misses being a normal dude because he, like, he's still trying to find his inner child.
Right.
It's like, can he just kick it? You know what I mean? You got people hating on him that he used to kick it with. Now, what do you do?
He's even talking about getting married, having a house and a family and stuff, and it's like he can't trust these girls on the streets because it's the city. Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy. I bet it's like that, though. I bet it's just like his awareness of it is great because whether he was aware or not, every girl's going to want you for your money. Like, that's just how it is. It's just how it is. If she knows what you do or she knows how much money you have, even if she likes you at first, as soon as she finds out, it's going to change how she looks at you.
That's why dudes begin mail order brides.
Yeah.
It's like if a girl just wants you for your money, might as well just pick her from a catalog.
Yeah, exactly.
Girl in the city's wild. Just pedal back and trying to find my inner child. Gangster rap popping, still ain't no type beat I can't slot in. Got wavy and cool, still in style. A rock and a hard place, are you in between it? You see there's good verse, evil, I'm the in-betweeners. How many times can Chippy tell you we don't trap? The same amount of times these rappers tell you they so crap. I'm back in my own bag, I plug in my own jack, and I'll get my own back, cause I got my own back. You don't believe in karma, well you should because it helps. Anyone who ever robbed me got it worse from someone else. And any gal who done me dirty, life sucks now.
Ooh, I like
Anyone
that.
who ever robbed me got it worse from someone else. Oh my goodness. Well, see, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you don't even got to seek revenge a lot of the times.
Yep.
It's like, how do you kill 2 birds with no stones? Let life do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It sounds like that's what he did with anyone who ever robbed him. They got it worse from someone else. And maybe that someone else were like his boys. You know, we don't know. But it sounds like he just let it get handled on his own.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that philosophy. Don't get your hands dirty.
Jack, and I'll get my own back, cause I got my own back. You don't believe in karma, well you should because it helps. Anyone who ever robbed me got it worse from someone else. And any gal who done me dirty, life sucks now. If you're good and why'd your baby daddy bust out? I need a God-fearing gal who's gonna pray for my survival. If men are trash, cool, safe, gal are recycled. Sin inside my eyeballs, I need to read the Bible.
What?
Did he say something like, if men are trash, something, girls are recycled?
I missed the reference. I was trying to catch it.
I didn't catch all the words, but Sally said something to the fact that if men are trash, you know, people say all men are trash, that kind of stuff. Then he said girls are recycled. I thought that's what he said. And if he didn't say it, that's what I heard, so I'm still enjoying it either way.
Good and why'd your baby daddy bust out? I need a God-fearing gal who's gonna pray for my survival. If men are trash, cool, safe, gal are recycled. Sin inside my eyeballs, I need to read the Bible. Smoking on this eye tool, higher than the Eiffel Tower. I run out of bars when the sky falls and James Bond is black and Canaan's resurrected in power. And I ain't even saying that I dropped the blueprint, but if I dropped dead today, I left a lot of music. About a penny for my thoughts, I need M's for these bars, cause this game would be knackered without my 2 pence. And I ain't got no rap songs about who my knife went in. So sorry dog, you might not relate when I'm penning, but follow my trail. I teach you how to not go to jail, but get it from cells. Just start when you're younger, it helps. And
I like that.
Okay, I think we really like his music based on what he just said right there. Like, he don't have songs about stabbing people, but songs about how to keep you out of jail, follow his trail, woo woo wop. You know what I mean?
That. Yeah.
Like, sound like his music has a good message. And I like songs with the message, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I like his flow too. But I also like messages.
It takes skill. It takes
It
skill
does.
because I mean, just like in school and just old people will tell you stuff, and it's just like it's so boring though. Like
Right.
literally trying to teach a
Right.
kid is so difficult because like the bad stuff sounds fun, exciting.
Like it
So,
says, eyes see sin or eyes are sinning or something to that effect.
yeah, if you can teach with skill, I think this is cool.
Songs about who my knife went in. So sorry dog, you might not relate when I'm penning, but follow my trail. I teach you how to not go to jail, but get it from cells. You start when you're younger, it helps. And don't smoke skunk if your brain can't hack it. 'Cause I've seen broccoli, tongue man cabbage. I've seen good youths just turn savage. Sick of getting bullied, so we backs it out.
Wait, one more thing. Why does broccoli turn some people cabbage? Question of the
I don't know.
ages.
My question is it permanent? What he's talking about? Like, has he seen broccoli permanently turn someone cabbage? Or is it temporary? Sounds more permanent because temporary is like not a big deal. You know what
And
I
he
mean?
said skunk, something about skunk.
Okay,
too.
what is this UK skunk business?
Probably skunk.
Okay, so what is this UK skunk business? Because I thought it just meant like low grade broccoli. You know what I mean?
Right. Like in the U.S., this would mean stinky, low quality broccoli.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't even say in the U.S. it would mean low quality. I feel like this is that the certain smell, like strains with that certain smell. I think we even have strains that are named it.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. But from the connotation of how they rap about it there, I feel like it's like some real low grade stuff or like laced or something.
Laced, yeah.
Because like to turn a man's brain into cabbage,
Right.
like what is that?
But
What is this skunk
also-
business?
Yeah, true. Cause
To me,
I
it
guess-
sounds laced.
I guess cabbage is like very specific. Because I'm like, I know quite a few people that I just feel like they slowly are turning into cabbage, but it's so
Really?
slow that, it's so slow that I feel like you wouldn't really be able to tell till they're like 70. You know?
Yeah, but I can't really tell.
I
It's-
definitely feel like,
like when people are under influence, of course I could tell, but like when they're
Right.
not, they seem normal to me.
I feel like it like very low quality or whatever it is can't, like there are some people that are demotivated.
Demotivated for sure, but that's only when they're on it to me. When they're not on it, they seem normal.
True, because those people, like, I don't know if I've ever seen them.
Not on it.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so what's this UK skunk business, man? Y'all got some different stuff out there. Turn you into cabbage.
Cabbage.
Sorry dog, you might not relate when I'm penning, but follow my trail. I teach you how to not go to jail, but get it from cells. You start when you're younger, it helps. And don't smoke skunk if your brain can't hack it. 'Cause I've seen broccoli, tongue man cabbage. I've seen good youths just turn savage. Sick of getting bullied, so he backs it out and shoves it in your stomach. Now the hood's fearing him, that's how it happens. Repertoire for badness, he left ketchup on your canvas. Trust me, harangues are madness, and all these quotes are elaborate. I've been in the lab with cold sarsaparilla and a mad spliff. 90s babies all came through, but I'm the captain. Killing off my brain cells, I still got a billet fam. A black's funeral, just crying buckets with skinny man. Being black in England, it's like you're born in debt. Is there more to life than born, pay bills and dead? I feel like Swake, I just haven't got the answers. My deepest thoughts.
I mean, that's life right there.
Born, pay bills, and dead.
Yeah, is there more life than just being born, pay bills, and dying?
Should be.
Should be, but I feel like
Sometimes I wonder.
you gotta make it more than that.
Right.
Because if you just basically take the mainstream advice and do what people say, that's going to be your whole life.
Yeah, that's
Oh, go to school, get a job. Okay, now you have bills, support yourself. Like it's like that's life without you assigning purpose to it.
yeah.
Because I feel like I don't know what the purpose of life is, just like inherently. Like, I
Right.
don't know, but I feel like you just have to give it some kind of meaning
Right.
based on your natural interests. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like he's speaking on some stuff.
Right. I like the second one better than the first one.
Me
Not that the
too.
first one was bad, but I just couldn't pick
Couldn't
up on all
catch
the
it.
things.
Yeah.
But I really like this one.
Crying buckets with skinny man. Being black in England, it's like you're born in debt. Is there more to life than born, pay bills and dead? I feel like Swake, I just haven't got the answers. My deepest thoughts with 2 hands on a casket. Thinking I'm a chief, make me paro till I fucking buy a piece. Trust me, I will go to war for my peace. Don't know why I still look young, I barely even sleep. Forgot it was a B, they had to blame it on the weed. I got an ounce on me, I smoke MCs, bounce on beats. You're a king in what castle, you'll get bounced on beat. I got smoke for anybody looking clout from me. As you've seen, dickhead. You wanna cheer for someone else, son? True, I've been there so long and still entering the charts. My own peers don't even wanna tell me well done. Better wish me well done, cause pussy I ain't well done. I don't know why it's called United Kingdom, cause this place ain't united or a kingdom. This place don't embrace kids and immigrants unless they famous. You choose embrace the fate, love or die nameless. When I get my Sony Masters back, I'm up.
Okay. He's shooting shots at the UK now.
Deep.
That's what we're doing right now.
Being born in debt ain't united or a kingdom. I do always wonder about that though, like, how do you have like sort of separation of church and state, but then you also have like royal family and prime minister government? Like, I don't know. I be thinking like, who's in charge really?
Oh, I have no idea. But the royal family doesn't have anything to do with religion though, right?
They don't, but it's like, then that means you have religion. Like, you know, separation church and state, like most Western countries have some kind of major
You're saying
religion.
you have the authority of the royal family, the government, and religion.
Right.
So you have a lot of authority figures, like who's your master kind of thing.
Because like religion won't control you technically, but then it might set a moral precedent for lots of laws and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I always wondered, like, and they pay hella taxes to the royals. So like, how does that work?
Yeah. I like that part where some of my own peers won't even tell me well done. It's like, ooh.
Why is it so true?
Yeah, I mean, it is like peers, like, you can be doing the greatest thing ever, but your shirt is wrinkled. And what you're going to hear about is your wrinkled shirt. Not all your achievements and this and that. You don't get a pat on the back. You get, dang, you don't even know how to iron. You're doing all this. You can't even iron. Like, that's what you get from your peers.
It is.
It's like, why? Like, why is it like that?
I have a bone to pick with people over this one.
Go for it.
I feel like in this situation, it's like a lot of times people will be lazy. And so they'll be mad because somebody else put the effort out and had some success. But it's like, if a person is putting the effort out and they're failing and failing and failing, they'll still be happy for the person with the success because they're still putting the effort. It's usually the people who are lazy, not doing anything, who are mad when somebody trades their hours of sleep or whatever to do something different and succeeds. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, why not be more proactive in moving towards like what we want out of life instead of hating on people who are doing that?
Right, like our peers who are always hating are the lazy ones.
Yeah,
the ones who are actually out trying to get it themselves.
Right.
They get happy when they see someone else succeed. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And not lazily trying to get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like people who are actually out there grinding like to see other people succeed.
Right. Yeah.
And what's up with the whole immigrant situation he's talking about?
Yeah.
I thought the UK had like a lot of immigrants.
I
you know
thought
what I'm
so
saying?
too. Only famous. They only care if you're famous. That's
Maybe
interesting.
they treat the other ones who are not famous real bad, like Grenfell Towers or something.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought by the numbers, like UK has a lot, but we don't know how they're treated.
You know what? I do have a question for you guys on this actually. So we never been to the UK, but from a lot of comments and stuff, it seems like there is a sort of like sort of like social code of like looking proper or like looking kind of like looking good. And
like
so like
sweeping things under the carpet.
Yes, sweeping things under the carpet and like doing things to look good and like, you know, it seems like there's two different cultures, like the true one underneath the surface, like inside people's homes, and the one that is like socially acceptable.
Well done, better wish me well done, cause pussy I ain't well done. I don't know why it's called United Kingdom, cause this place ain't united or a kingdom. This place don't embrace kids and immigrants unless they famous. You choose embrace the fate, love or die nameless. When I get my Sony Masters back, I'm up, trust me. Almost my other masters out, they can't bump me. If I put these all on the wall, it would look lovely. But I keep my plaques on the floor cause I'm still hungry. Starving, Marvin, barring. I was fully here since then, boy, there wasn't half in this. All fun and games until my pen gets to clarting. But I was born in marriage, but trust I'm still a bastard with it. Nasty lyrics, this is confidence, not narcissism. Rasta rhythm, run it like a zoo from start to finish. Like what you mad about, dog? Guess you mad about bars, can't mad about bars.
Wow. I'm gonna listen to more of him.
Yeah, that was nice.
People have been recommending him like his
420,
420 songs. So.
That was nice. That last song smacked for me. I was
too.
able to understand it, you know what I mean? Or at least a lot of it, I should say. Probably not all, but was able to get a good grip on it, get a handle on it.
Right. Definitely. I liked it.
All right. So that's all you have?
Yeah.
All right. So these recommendations, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen on Wretch32's IG that his boy Getz put out a new album. We haven't listened to Getz.
We haven't.
But we've got a lot of Getz requests. I don't even know if I'm saying the name right. But we've got a lot of requests. Like, should we check out something from the new album? Leave in the comments, whatever people like. But then we've also gotten a lot of Cadet requests.
Right.
Crept and Conan requests.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We haven't listened to either of those. Getting a lot of Mike Righteous Fire in the Booth 4, which I do want to do. I don't have anything against Mike Righteous. I didn't know he was going through things.
Right.
Like, you view something differently, you know someone's going through things.
Right,
you know what I mean? So,
it's like usually he's so like positive.
right,
and
like
stuff,
take
it's
action.
Like,
and then
we're like expecting.
all of a sudden we get this. I'm like, what's
We're
going
like,
on with my guy? You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. The switch up. I didn't know he was going through like mental health and all this kind of stuff. So I didn't know. But yeah, we get requests for Mike Righteous, Find the Boot Part 4. What else? There's at least one more that's super popular. Well, Ratman's Blue Story.
Right.
We get a lot of these requests.
Did you see
that? To finish Wretch32's Fire in the Booth.
Yeah, Fire in the Booth.
Yeah, get a lot.
Got a lot of stuff. You guys got a
Hundreds.
lot of good. We want to check all of it out, but we just
hundreds.
need to know what order.
Just let us know in the comments. Whichever ones get the likes, that's what we're doing. I just want to throw some of those back out. Some are older requests. You know what I mean? And you have a couple people still requesting. We used to get a lot of those requests. So I just want to throw those back out there.
Right.
But yeah, that's all I have on this one. Thanks for supporting the channel, growing the channel, all the likes and comments, boosting us. We appreciate it. That's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.